Right, good afternoon, year one. Now, today we're thinking about our new theme, India. So I'm going to share with you a PowerPoint all about India. Let me put it onto a slideshow. Okay, now this picture here is the Taj Mahal. Some of you will have found out some information about this already from your work. One of the very, very famous monuments and landmarks, and one of the 7 wonders of the world. So a lot of people try and travel to India to go and visit this very famous place. Now here's the world map, and you can see that we are here, this island, the United Kingdom, here in England is at the south at the bottom, and here is India over here, located in the red. Now, India is divided into 29 states, actually quite a lot bigger than the United Kingdom, and it's got lots and lots of bordering countries. Now, we're very fortunate, we are just an island. So although we are an island, we are connected to Scotland, and we're also connected or joined with a border to Wales. And then Ireland is a separate island all on its own. So if I flick to the next slide, you can see when we say border, it means it's joined onto. Okay, so you can see these are the bordering countries here. So this is India here, and here you can see we've got Pakistan, we've got China up here, Bhutan, we've got Bangladesh, we've got Nepal. So you can see that when we say bordering countries, what we mean is all the countries that are joined onto India. Now, Delhi is the capital city of India, and there are more than 30 million people in that city. Now, just to give you a comparison, in London, London is the capital city of England, we've got about 9.3 million. So that is almost 3 times bigger, with a bigger population than our capital city. So it's a very, very busy place indeed. Although the biggest city in India is Mumbai, with 20 million people. It's apparently the largest city in India and the 7th largest city in the entire world. So although there's 10 million less people living there, it's the largest city. Now, India is very, very diverse. There's lots and lots of different climates in India. So you can see on the colours on that map there, it shows you. Now, arid kind of means a bit like a desert. It means it's very dry. There's not much water, not a lot will grow there. So you can see there's almost like some desert and dry areas. Then you've got some tropical areas. Here we've got tropical, which is a little bit of combination of wet and dry. And this bit over here is very humid. Humid means that it's very, very hot, a lot of moisture in the air. So you get quite a lot of different animals and different climates and habitats in India. And we will find out a little bit more about that as we move through our learning about India. Now, India's food is very, very famous for its spices. And there are lots and lots of really lovely Indian spices, and I'm sure lots of you will already enjoy lots of Indian food. I know we enjoy eating Indian food in the Cutler household, but mainly the food in India is made up from the grain of rice, and they've got lots and lots of common spices like curry, turmeric, cinnamon. And you can see there's a picture at the bottom here, mangoes and other tropical fruit. Because they've got some tropical climates, they can grow some really delicious fruit as well. Now, what you'll find in India is some of you will have already had a look at the clothing that they wear, looked at traditional clothes and the saris that the ladies wear. So we're going to have a little bit more look in depth about the clothing that you wear in India as we move through. And you're also going to be finding out through our work on India about different festivals that they celebrate, especially Diwali and Holi. Now, in India, they do speak Hindu. That's the main spoken languages, Hindi and English. But just like here in England, there are lots and lots and lots of different languages that people will speak. So you can see down there's Punjabi and Urdu. In India, there's lots and lots of famous landmarks, a bit like when you come to, if people were to travel to England to come on holiday, there's some famous landmarks. That means things that people travel far and wide to come and see, like our London Eye or Big Ben, or very close to us, the Spinnaker Tower. So you can see here are some photographs of some very famous landmarks. So So the Taj Mahal is the most famous landmark and one of the new wonders of the world. So there's 7 wonders of the new world, or the modern world, I think they call it. And a lot of people do try and travel to visit those. This is the Amber Fort. It's made up of yellow and pink sandstone. Very, very old. This is Ellora Caves, which is basically over, I think, 100, yeah, there are over 100 caves at the site. Inside the caves, there's lots and lots of famous monuments and artwork. So a lot of people travel to these caves to go and have a look at the statues and the monuments that are inside them. This is really, really cool. Lonar Crater is also known as Lonar Lake. Basically, it was created in India 50,000 years ago after, guess what, a meteorite hit the ground. And you can see from that enormous lake, that was the size of the meteorite that hit the ground. And because it's not connected to any of the sea or anything, there's a lot of salt in the water, and that brings lots and lots of wildlife. So that's a really, really special location. Here's a famous waterfall called Jog Falls. It's about 253 meters drop from the very, very top. And obviously in the monsoon season, when it's a lot wetter, the volume of water, that means the amount of water that comes down the side of that cliff there, is very, 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 very spectacular to watch, which is amazing. Now in England, we use pounds and pence, don't we? We have coins and we have notes. In India, they don't have pounds and pence, they use rupees. They do have coins and they do have paper money, but they're called rupees. And what you'll see is the face on the notes, on the paper money, is an Indian lawyer. I wonder who knows what face is on the paper money in England. That's right, it's the Queen of England, and her face is on the coins and on all of our paper money. But just like our notes, they're very colourful and show images of this lawyer. Now, some of you have already found out about the Indian flag. I know some of you did that before half term. Here's a couple of interesting facts before we leave. The official languages spoken are Hindu and English. The capital city is New Delhi. Some of those famous landmarks that we've had a look through: the Taj Mahal, Amber Palace, Red Fort and Ellora Caves. Some natural landmarks. The Ganges River, interesting. Wonder if you might be able to find out a little bit about that. The Jog Falls, which is the waterfall, the national park, and the main religions are Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity. And there's the Taj Mahal. Right, what you're going to do today is you are going to have a go at making a fact file all about India. So you can go back and have a look through this video to see if you can go back through some of the facts, or you can find some of the facts yourself. I look forward to seeing some of the exciting work that you upload to Tapestry later.